Hi friends, this is Pastor Lucas Pin and this is our snack for the journey. And this week we are in the first letter that Peter wrote the first letter. Peter, first letter. And it's a beautiful letter, very important letter, with the topics that goes from family, church, leadership, Christian life, persecution, how to deal with persecution and troubles and tribulations, so how to suffer as a Christian, all those things, and things for elders. Today he's going to talk about things for each one of us in our involvement in the church. And it's a very important text, and let me read for you. It's the chapter 4, verse 10. Look what Peter wrote. Each one should use whatever gift he has received to serve others, faithfully administering God's grace in its various forms. Each one should use whatever gift he has received to serve others. Peter here is talking about spiritual gifts. It's very important for us to understand that sometimes we try to we use the word talent from that parable from Jesus. So it's natural gifts and spiritual gifts. I prefer that instead of calling talents. It's a natural gift. It's a gift that God gave to them. So James will say that every good gift comes from God, but it's a natural thing. So some people, they know how to sing, others know how to count numbers, how some people work with their hands and all that kind of thing. They are natural. But you don't need to be a Christian to have those gifts. There's a lot of people that do not believe in God that sing. It's a wonderful voice, talent for music and other things, so they're good. So it does not depend on a Christian, on being a Christian. What Peter is saying here is that if you are a Christian, God gave you a specific spiritual gifts to use in the church, and you should use them. Our gifts to teach, to serve, to help, to lead, to comfort. It's a bunch of gifts. To evangelize, all of to preach. It's a lot to pray. It's a lot of gifts that God gave to the church through His Spirit. And you can see that list in Romans 12, 1 Corinthians chapter 12, 13, and 14, those three chapters talking about the spiritual gifts. Ephesians 4, 11, all those gifts, 10, 11, Paul is talking about. But Peter here, he's not going to detail all those gifts. He's just giving the basic, what you should do with that. You received, so it's not yours. You received those gifts. And we should use those gifts to serve others. Not to serve yourself, not to exalt yourself, not to put yourselves above anybody. No, it's to serve, to be a slave to others, to help others. This is why we have those gifts. Today we are seeing a massive problem with the gifts because people use the gifts for themselves, to enjoy themselves, to have fun, just to have fun with the gifts. God didn't give gifts to us for us to have fun. He gave us gifts to serve other people. And it's very important for us to understand that, that it's received, it's not ours, it's God's gift to each one of us. So you cannot say, I don't have any. You have something. You need just to find you have some, and you should use to serve others. And this is the beauty of this simple text. It's grace in its various forms. Yes, it's different gifts. It's grace in various forms, different gifts. And we don't have time to unpack this whole verse here because there's so many things that we could say, and we don't have time for that. But the idea is you received, it's not yours, it's a gift, and it's for you to serve others. This we need to know. This is our snack for today. God bless you.